Hello YouTube, hi. Back again from the box. Bear with me, right, I'm gonna just got this right. See there, see the outline there. See the outline there. That rough outline there, so it goes to there. I've had this poster, I've had a poster, see with the old tape marks. I've had a poster stuck there for about, I think about 17, 16, 15, 16, 17. Good, at least 15 years I've had a poster there. Right, filling that gap there. See, it's even made a mark there on the wall, the outline of it. Right, and the reason why it's just been stuck there up and all, I've been wanting to put it in a frame all that time, but because it's so big now, right, see the door there, you're getting a sense of scale now, aren't you? Just how big that poster is. Right, now, I've only just managed to find a frame big enough for it, right, after all these years. Right. There. Just managed to find a frame big enough for it, and it's a proper glass frame as well. A mega long story short, right, it was already a picture frame in a shop, and what I've done is I bought that, and I took the existing print out of it, and I put the poster in it. It was just so surreal. I just thought I'll try this shop, and I went in, and I just walked straight to it. Madness, madness. It may look a bit funny to your eye, or it may not, I don't know, because you're watching it on a 2D screen. It is a 3D image. It's the old anaglyph 3D. It must be a good 5-6 years I've even taken a look at it in 3D, because it's been stuck behind that door. It's the door there in the room where I do a lot of my videos. I'll go back a bit, because it's been stuck behind the door, sheltered away from the natural sunlight. It's actually been protected, sewn away now. Now I've took it out, it's like a brand new poster. Yeah, all its colours are still there, all the colours are still as vibrant as the day it was bought. And because I put it in the flat out in this frame here, it's all been pushed out, and because it's been stretched out all that time in the corner there, it was folded into quarters, even eighths. I think it was in the eighths in this magazine I bought years ago. But because it's been out on the wall all this time, the moisture in the air, etc., has kind of like flattened it out. So it looks great now. I'm looking at it now that I've just finished putting it in this frame. And to be honest with you, I'm doing this video because I want to describe to you what the 3D looks like in it, because it's just blown me away. Mega, absolutely mega. It looks great in 3D, yeah, the old anaglyph. I've had these glasses here for years. I've got 2 pairs of anaglyph glasses here. See, there's one set there, the black one there, and I've got another set there. See, there's the other set there on the back. I've put them together with a clip there and a bit of protected card paper over. I'm going to set these on the wall on a hook or something. For a start, right, there's this ledge where the Hulk is, it's not the Hulk, is it? It's the Rock in it. There's an image there. In 2D now, you're looking at the naked eye. There's like it's the Rock in it. It looks like he's just standing in midair there, doesn't it? You can see the reflection of my cooker, can't you? But when you've got 3D glasses on, it produces this like level, this ledge there to make it look like he's actually standing on something. So you actually do see things when you're looking at it in 3D, which you don't actually see when you're looking at it in 2D. But that Fantastic Four logo comes right up at the front, yeah. That is like, sort of like the centre stage right up at the front, yeah. Now, see all that background there, where you've got that weary whoosh in the background, yeah, and the whoosh there, that is set right back, yeah, right back, right, that's in the background, and that Fantastic Four logo there is right up in the foreground, yeah, and you've got, right, in there, and his body is sort of like in the set back in the background behind this ledge which you see him standing on there, yeah. And so's the start of those flames where it's a torch is sort of like appearing, coming right up, sort of like out, popping out into the foreground up there in the diagonal, coming right out, not as far as the Fantastic Four logo. It's the top bit, and his hand there, that hand comes out as far as he does. Then as I said, the arm and the hand reaches right out to the foreground on the diagonal, as with the torch there. The image of the torch has the sort of like the same progressive depth to pop out as he does there, sort of like it progressively coming out and then whoosh right out to the top on the diagonal, but still with that logo still right out in the foreground. Now where she is sort of like set sort of like in the mid-ground, and the top of her chest is sort of like really got some kind of it's sort of like rounded sort of thing. It's like it has like a really like in a 3D movie when if people are wearing helmets in a 3D movie, the helmets have like a look kind of like rounded sort of thing when you're watching an active 3D movie. That's what the top of our body, it has a really good sense of scale, some real good three-dimensional sort of like perception to the eye, and her head does as well. It really does like stand out so much, but it doesn't look tacky stand out. She just has a really nice three-dimensional feel in the mid-ground, and her hand looks like really real, as if she's like stretching out, but very natural 3D effect in the mid-ground. But because she's set in the mid-ground with the depths of the background, it looks really effective. And in there, again, he just takes up background and coming out to where the logo is with his fist, and all in the mid-ground with the head sort of on that round, sort of like, as again, that round sort of like sensation to the eye, like a really good three-dimensional perspective to the eye, a nice solid depth of field, but in the mid-ground. And it just looks really, really effective. This video, try and find a way to look at that, to get that image in 3D. Try and find a way to find it and tell me, in your opinion, what you think of it. It looks brilliant in 3D. I've got another one here. This one's been there all this time as well. See that spider on there? I'm going to do the same with that as well. Say such. What I will say, a little handy tip to you out there, you know, if you're after a frame for a picture, don't go to a frame shop and actually buy a frame brand new. Go to a charity shop, yeah, where there are, you'll find, like with old furniture all stacked there in the shop on sale, you'll find, along with furniture and DVDs and books and things like that, you'll find old picture frames which have come into the shop as well. This being where I found mine. Little handy tip you out there in YouTube land. If you're after a frame for your posters at home, your movie posters, don't buy off-the-shelf picture frames. Don't buy them brand new off the shelf. Go into your charity shops and find them and simply just take out the old prints. £5, that frame cost me £5, and it's got glass in it as well. It looks great, it looks really great. So it actually works really well here in centre stage on the wall. It does, it works really well. Right. Anyway, I'm really buzzing and made up with myself, because I thought I'd just do a little vid to say so. I've just spent the whole morning neatening it up with a scalpel and some old carpet tape, and I've just spent a good few hours neatening it up. It's just to have, when you're in the charity shop, take a good look at it back and front and see if you can do anything with it before you buy it. But there's a handy tip there. If you want to get yourself a picture frame for your big movie posters, go to a charity shop and get them second hand from in there. Comments below what you think. Do you like it? I love it. It's brilliant, and I'm dead made up with it. But I'm going to do that as well, put that in a frame. I'm going to bring that out as well. I'm going to bring that out and put it on the wall. Yeah. Look at that. What a mess. Look at that. Do you like at home? Do you like? What do you think? Do you like in 2D? I wish you could see it in 3D. Try and get it. Over and out.